Good morning, children. In your previous class, you have studied about the increasing and reducing the friction. See, you can increase the friction by using the brake pads in the brake system of automobiles and vehicles. Similarly, gymnasts apply some coarse substance on their hands to increase the friction for the better grip. And also you can reduce the friction, children. See, we want to reduce the friction in order to increase the efficiency. See, when oil, grease or graphite is applied between the moving part of a machine, a thin layer is formed there and moving surface do not directly rub against each other. Interlocking of the irregularities is avoided to a greater extent. Then the movement becomes smooth here. This reduces the friction, and the substance which reduce the friction, they are called as the lubricants. Now, today we will study how the wheels will reduce the friction, and also we will study about the fluid friction. See, children, you must have seen the attaches and other pieces of a luggage fitted with the rollers, and even a child can pull such pieces of a luggage. See, children, since the luggages they are fitted with the rollers, see, these are the rollers, and even it becomes very smoothly now. He can pull the luggage very easily. Even a child can pull such pieces of a luggage. See, now let us do one activity here. Take a few pencils which are cylindrical in shape and place them parallel to each other. See, children, take a few pencils which are cylindrical in shape and place them parallel to each other on a table. Place a thick book over it. See, children, you have to place a thick book over it. Now push the book. You observe the pencils rolling as the book moves. See, children, as you push the book, the pencils also move along with the book. The pencils rolling as the book moves. You will observe that the pencils roll as the book moves. Do you feel it easier to move the book in this way than to slide it? See, children, you find it easier to move the book by placing the pencils below them instead of sliding it. Now, do you think that resistance to the motion of the book has been reduced? And have you seen the heavy machinery being moved by placing locks under it? See, children, when you slide the book, you can't move it easily, but when you place the pencils below the book, you can easily move the book here, because the pencils will roll here as the book moves, and you will find easier to move instead of sliding the book. And see, children, the resistance to the motion of the book has been reduced here, and the heavy machinery, they are being moved by placing the heavy logs under it. Logs under means it is a large branch of a tree that has fallen or being cut off. For that we will call as a log. By the heavy machineries, they are moved by placing the logs under it. Now, when one body rolls over the surface of another body, the resistance to its motion is called the rolling friction. See, children, rolling friction means when one body rolls over the surface of the another body, the resistance to its motion, it is called as the rolling friction. Rolling reduces the friction. See, children, rolling will reduce the friction. It is always easier to roll than to slide a body over another. See, it is always easier to roll than to slide a body over another. Then that is the reason it is convenient to pull the luggage fitted with the rollers. See, children, this is the reason why the luggages, they are fitted with the rollers, because the rollers will reduces the friction and it is always easier to roll instead of sliding. Now, can you understand why the wheel is said to be one of the greatest inventions of mankind? See, children, luggages, they are fitted with the rollers, means these are small wheels. And now, can you understand why the wheel is said to be the one of the greatest inventions of mankind? Yes, of course, children, the wheel is one of the greatest inventions of mankind. It is very helpful to carry the heavy loads. And since the rolling friction is smaller than the sliding friction, sliding is replaced in most machines by the rolling by the use of ball bearings. See children, these are the ball bearings. You can observe the figure here. This is a ball bearing. Since the rolling friction is smaller than the sliding friction, the rolling friction is always smaller than the sliding friction. The sliding is replaced in most machines by the rolling by the use of ball bearings. See children, to reduce the frictions in machines, the sliding, it is replaced by the rolling by the use of the ball bearings. And common examples are the use of ball bearings between the hubs and the axles of ceiling fans and bicycles. See children, you can see in your home these the ball bearings between the hubs and the axles of a ceiling fan. Hubs means it is the central part of a wheel rotating on or with the axle. It is the central part of the wheel rotating on or with the axle. It is called as the hubs. The ball bearings, they are between the hubs and the axles of a ceiling fan and bicycles. They are fitted in the fans to reduce the friction. Now we will study about the fluid friction. See children, you know that air is very light and thin. See children, you can't see the air but you can feel it, and you know that air is very light and thin. It exerts the frictional force on the objects moving through it. It exerts the frictional force on the objects moving through it. See children, air is light and thin, and also it exerts the frictional force on the objects moving through it. And similarly, water and other liquids exerts the force of a friction when objects move through them. See children, as the air exerts the frictional force through the objects moving through them, and similarly the water and other liquids, it also exerts the force of friction when the objects move through them. And in science, the common name of gases and liquids is fluids. See children, in science, the common names of gases and liquids is fluids. And so we can say that fluids exerts the force of a friction on the objects in motion through them. So we can say that the fluids exerts the force of friction on the objects in motion through them. See children, the fluids means these are the liquids. It exerts the force of friction on the objects which are in motion through them. And the frictional force on an object in a fluid, it depends on its speed with respect to the fluid. The frictional force on an object in a fluid, it depends on its speed of the object and with respect to the fluid. The frictional force also depends on the shape of the object and the nature of the fluid. See children, the frictional force, it depends on the shape. How is the shape of the object and also the nature of the fluid. Means which type of a fluid it is. It is obvious that when objects move through the fluids, they have to overcome the friction acting on them. See children, it is obvious that when the objects move through the fluids, they have to overcome the friction acting on them. In this process, they lose the energy. See children, when the fluids will overcome the friction, they lose their energy. Efforts are therefore made to minimize the friction. The efforts are therefore made to minimize the friction here. Minimize means to reduce the friction. So objects are given the special shapes. See children, the objects, they are given the special shapes in order to minimize the friction, means in order to reduce the friction. See, where do you think the scientists get the hints for these special shapes? See children, have you ever thought that where the scientists get the hints for these special shapes? Yes, from the nature, of course. Birds and fishes have to move about in fluids all the time. See children, some birds and the fishes, they have to move in a fluids all the time. Their bodies must have evolved to shapes which would make them not to lose much energy in overcoming the friction. See children, the shapes of the birds and fishes, they have evolved to the shapes which would make them not to lose much energy in overcoming the friction. Means the birds and the fishes, the shapes is the shapes is evolved which would make them not to lose much energy in overcoming the friction. And you read about these shapes already in class 6 children. And look carefully at the shape of an aeroplane. Have you observed children the shape of the aeroplane? See, do you find any similarity in its shape? See children, see, observe the bird and the aeroplane here. The aeroplane is similar to the shape of a bird, and in fact all the vehicles are designed to have the shapes which will reduce the fluid friction. See children, the vehicles are designed, if they move in the fluid also, they will reduce the friction there. See, in fact all the vehicles are designed to have the shapes which will reduce the fluid friction. All the vehicles children, the shape is made to reduce the fluid friction. The means the shapes of the vehicles, they are designed which will reduce the fluid friction. See children, this is the shape of the aeroplane which is similar to the shape of a bird. It is also may reduce the fluid friction here. And the frictional force exerted by the fluids, it is called as the drag children. The frictional force exerted by the fluids is also called as the drag. This is all about the fluid friction children. Now today we study about the sliding friction and the rolling friction. The rolling friction is smaller than the sliding friction, and in most machines the sliding is replaced by the rolling by the use of the ball bearings. And the frictional force exerted by the fluids, it is also called as a drag. Understood children? This completes the friction chapter. Next chapter we will study in our next class. You try to solve the exercises children. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you.